Welcome back to part two of my Super Sentai or my SP license review. Now here in my part one, I was actually showing you guys the Morpher slash Changer. I'm here to show you guys some other changers I have. So we got it's still on apparently. Turn it off. Let me get Gavin's here from the top here. That thing's actually pretty sturdy, I should say, for right now. Unless the thing was gonna make me a liar, but yeah. So we got the Gavel Volver. We have the Papercraft Mobiles, which is probably my best Mobiles I've made so far. I remember I made a like a a paper slit version, I guess you could call it, of the Mobiles. I did use like metallic, like silver marker with that, but of course it didn't really work. So it flips open, but it closes down very easily. But I should say, if you're gonna keep it open like that, then you're gonna do that. I do have some keys over here. I think the only key for my Go Wander key collection that still remains with me is Gohan Blues. It's probably my only key I have remaining left. So basically, if I ever get the real Mobiles, which I'm pretty sure might be my next Super Sentai Morpher, I don't know. But yeah, and yes, I'm able to do like the little flip thing. So basically, you go like bring up the key, like flipping your fingers. I always thought it was just the coolest thing in the world. And yes, a key can't, as you can see, there's an open slot there. There did not used to be anything here. They can just easily put a key in there, but you can't turn it. That part sucks. That part sucks, but I also have some custom keys. And those keys are Mega Red, which I painted over a Go on Red key, which is one of my favorite keys. Actually, out of all the Go Wander keys I have here right now, the only one that's missing is green because I painted him gold and it didn't work. So I had to actually, unfortunately, end up throwing him away. That's kind of sad. Here's Go on Silver, which I painted over Go on Yellow, which is kind of coincidental, I guess you could say. And what's really weird is that this black right here, this was not here before. No, you guys probably never seen these keys either. I don't think any of you guys have seen these keys. Oh, my custom keys. It's probably one of my favorites since that there's a lot of like I did a lot of new black on the key. I mean, like also yes, the arms can go up, although they don't go up since it's using a Gokai Cellular. But for some reason this key feels a lot heavier than when I try and flip it. Maybe I'm just being a punk. Of course. There we go. But you guys can literally see my fingers go like you can see my finger like that. Sometimes you can literally see my finger just basically barely do anything. I can do it right. But like if I didn't move my finger there for a second, you wouldn't stop barely anything. I did paint the key part silver, which I don't know how this will like affect the morpher and its sounds if I ever get the Mobiles. I don't know how badly that's gonna affect it. And the last one was Gal Silver, which was one of my favorite Super Six keys from Super Sentai. This was painted over Go on Black, which is like probably my last one of my very few remaining like my second last remaining Go Under key I had that was not painted yet. Of course, the other one being Go on Blue. Apparently, you know, let me flip the key. So apparently somebody had actually, well, someone had made had colored over my Go on Blue sticker on the legs right here. And apparently, I don't know, unfortunately for me, unfortunately had to pull that off by way of order. And yes, I can also put this key. As I said, these keys don't usually go into mobile as much. They usually go into Gokai Cellular. Although you can't really hear it click, you have to flick it hard in order to hear it click like that. But if you don't do it good enough, like it does that, like it just goes halfway. But if you give it like you know, you go like okay, sorry. Now if you do it like this, you can hear the click. If you give it enough force, but if you just kind of like this, give it not that much force, then yeah. I was actually planning to have all my Ranger keys that I have right now sitting up back here. The next key set I'm actually planning to get might be Ava Ranger, since that if I get Ava Ranger, that'll be my first then because Ava Ranger has a sixth Ranger key in it, which is Ava the Killer, which is my favorite sixth Ranger key out of them all technically because the key is just freaking awesome. Um, then I'll have another sixth Ranger key, although he is a sixth. But these aren't really sixth Ranger keys. because Mega Silver originally you had to get a Gashapon, which is those keys you had to put the freaking stickers on, like the chest and everything, which really annoyed me. Although I've never gotten one of them, I've seen a lot of videos relating to those. Go on Silver, she was a candy toy version, or her key was a candy toy, and then it was a Gashapon, and then it was the gold. Sorry, I'm going kind of blanking a little bit. I'm kind of going a little bit of rant. Not really of a rant, but like her key was also as the gold and silver key, gold and gold on silver key combined, which her part of the key was actually silver. I don't remember going gold. And Gal Silver was also a candy toy. His key was also a candy toy. I don't think it was ever a Gashapon. Actually, last time I remember there was a Gashapon version of this thing, but the majority of them was actually a candy toy. And it would be really, really cool if I actually got a chance to get all of the 6 Ranger keys. But that's never gonna happen because like it's gonna be like it's so hard to find all those keys now. And all of you guys already know the last gimmick I have for Judenchi. Actually, I do have some more right in here. I'll do this after poster. The engine souls I created, man. You guys remember these? I still have them. Actually, Turtle's right here on the floor. Here he is. So I already showed you guys what the keys are like going into my pirates. Sorry, I'm going a little bit of a rant. But now let's see the Judenchi go inside the gun. I like use Gavatira a lot because kind of biased. Especially since he's my only male battery guy. It's in there, and you can close it. But of course, and also what I always thought was pretty cool is that this lever right here, since it swings back like that, I think like if you wanted to make this thing an actual, like if you wanted to make this thing feel like an actual revolver, like you're actually holding a real revolver, you literally just like this would be the sliding hammer feature, which would slide back and hit the and ignite the bullet's gunpowder, which of course makes the bullet fly out of the gun. So yeah, it's like like if you want like after reloading it, you go and then you start firing. So yeah, I know I went on a little bit of off, but now let's go back to the license. Now for Deca Ranger, they didn't have gimmicks for their season. They really barely didn't even have a gimmick. As I remember, they did not have a gimmick for their season. I think the only season that was around the early 2000s that actually had a gimmick was Aba Ranger, and I think they have a gimmick because for one of the Dino plates, they can interchange with the Dino plates. Um, so yeah, I think that was like the only season in the early 2000s that actually have a gimmick. And after that, no, actually, no. Sorry about that. The only seasons that actually had collectible, like collectible devices like the collectible devices like the Judenchi and Ranger keys. Actually, I forgot something. I forgot I never like ended my Judenchi in the gun because I always said I can actually damage the reader thing. I don't know. But yeah, the only seasons I remember that actually had collectible devices were Gal Ranger, which had the animal crystals or jewels or whatever. Hurricane Ranger, which had the discs and the power spheres, which is whatever called them. Power Rangers, Ninja Storm, my number one favorite Power Ranger season. Rip Pua Magasiva, aka Shane, the Red Wind Ranger. Anyway, yeah. And for any Power Ranger fans who are watching this knows exactly what I'm talking about. And then after that was Aba Ranger, which had the interchangeable face plates, which could go into Morpher. Mostly we were going to on the Dino Commander, aka the Brachio Morpher. And then after that, I think Deca Ranger, Magi Ranger. It was Deca Ranger, Magi Ranger, Bukenger, and Geki Ranger. So literally 4 seasons after, we didn't even have any collectible devices. And then Gowander came, and then we got these bad boys, the Engine Souls. And then after that, Shin Kendra had the discs. Goseiger had the cards. Gokaiger had the keys right here. Go Busters didn't have one. Kyryuger, which is what the Gabble Ball was from originally. They had the Judenchi. Tokyuger had the Reshas and everything. So yeah, there might be a part 2 to this. I might go into like a long rant talking about, or like just like a long explanation talking about what units, or like what season of Super Sentai units. I guess I can finish. Ninja had the shurikens and whatnot. which I actually have in here. I'll be right back, guys.